When a woman betrays you, it's rarely the dramatic scene you imagine from a movie. There are no screaming confessions, no catching her in the act. The real betrayal is quiet, it's calculated, it hides behind carefully chosen words. Words that sound innocent, even loving, but they're designed to throw you off while she grows closer, emotionally or physically, to someone you know. This isn't just about catching a cheater. This is about learning the language of deception, especially when the other man is a familiar face, a friend, a coworker, or worse, someone you've trusted. Let's get into it. It often starts with this: you're just being insecure. She doesn't deny anything. She doesn't explain. She flips the script. Instead of easing your concern, she attacks your perception. That's gaslighting in its purest form. She wants you to doubt your instincts. She wants you to feel like you're the problem. But you're not crazy. Your subconscious always picks up what your conscious mind is too distracted to process. If your gut is screaming, it's because something is off. The body always knows before the mind catches up. Don't dismiss that just because she made you feel irrational for trusting your own intuition. Then comes this classic defense: he's like a brother to me. Let's be real. If she genuinely saw this man as a brother, she wouldn't need to say it so hard, so early, or so often. This phrase is often a preemptive strike, a shield, before you've even fired the first shot. Why the defense? Because there's already something building beneath the surface, whether emotional or physical, and the more she repeats the "just friends" narrative, the more you should pay attention. If it's really nothing, why is she working so hard to convince you? A woman who respects your concern doesn't laugh it off or shame you. She listens. She validates it. She says, "I get why you feel that way. Let's talk." But when she throws out the word jealous or accuses you of being possessive, it's not to clarify. It's to shut you down. Because she knows the deeper you look, the closer you'll get to the truth. You've noticed the tension. You saw how she lingered when he touched her arm. You caught that spark in her eyes when he walked in the room. And when you bring it up, don't make this awkward. That's code for don't expose the truth I'm trying to hide. She wants everything to stay surface level, comfortable, because if you dig deeper, she knows it won't look innocent anymore. And when she says this about someone you both know, pay attention. Your instincts are flashing red for a reason. Here's another phrase that flips the guilt. You're acting crazy. You're not. What's crazy is how she's turned your concern into the problem. Now you're the bad guy for noticing. But here's the thing. Trust is not built on silence. It's built on transparency. And emotional cheating doesn't start in bed. It starts in the heart. It starts with the inside jokes you're not part of. The private DMS. The "he just gets me" moments. And once that emotional bridge forms between her and this guy, it starts replacing the one she had with you. When she says, "You don't understand me anymore," that's not just a complaint. It's a setup. A storyline she builds in her head to justify getting close to someone else. She's laying the foundation for betrayal and handing herself a permission slip to cross boundaries. By the time you hear this, it's not the beginning. It's the middle of something that's already been growing behind your back. And if the guy is someone in your life, someone in your circle, that betrayal cuts twice as deep because it's not just her, it's him too. The deception is wrapped in comfort, hidden in routine, camouflaged in familiarity. It doesn't look like a threat until you realize you've been replaced, emotionally or worse. And then comes the most dangerous line of all: he's just a friend. Every guy knows this phrase, but what most men miss is what follows right after. If you ask more questions, she won't defend just him. She'll defend the group. She'll say, "So now I can't have guy friends." This is not about friends. This is about one guy. The one she's hiding in the crowd. The one who always seems to be around. The one she always seems to mention, or suddenly stops mentioning. This isn't reassurance. It's a distraction. And that one guy she subtly protects, that's the one you need to keep your eyes on. Sometimes when she finally gets caught, whether it's a message, a picture, or a friend who saw something, she'll throw out the line: "You're overreacting. It's not what it looks like." But listen closely. Innocent people explain. Guilty people deflect. She's not clearing the air. She's clouding it. She's buying time, trying to fog up your vision so you hesitate, so you second guess. But hesitation is exactly how you get played again. Clarity is your power. Never forget that. And one more thing most men overlook when she says, "You've been so distant lately." It sounds like a concern, but it's a justification, a subtle manipulative way of rewriting the story in her favor, so that, if you ever do catch her cheating, the blame can still circle back to you. That's the final betrayal, because by that point, she's already found a shoulder to cry on. She's already leaned into emotional support from someone else. She's already replaced the connection you had with someone who used to sit across from you, laugh with you, maybe even shake your hand. So what should you do? Don't panic, don't rage, don't chase. That's not what high-value men do. Observe, stay calm, let her speak, and watch what she reveals. And if your gut confirms what your eyes are seeing, walk away with dignity, with self-respect, because silence is power, awareness is strength, and self-respect. That's your shield.